Hi, it's Joy, and today I'm going to be watching Lucifer, Season 6, Episode 9, Goodbye Lucifer, which is an episode early, if you ask me. This is the penultimate episode, and I am very stressed. Menadil knows what is causing the end of the world. Did I mention I was stressed? Goodbye Lucifer, I hope is not somebody saying like a permanent goodbye to him. I'm stressed. A reminder that you can find the unedited version of this reaction and all of my reactions on my Patreon, 2 weeks in advance, the edited version 1 week in advance, and let's go. What on earth?
Our siblings are answering prayers and they're making
Oh my god.
That's what's causing the end of the
Oh my god.
It's going to have a catastrophic domino effect. Apocalypse by 1,000 paper cuts. I know I sound like a broken record, but we need you on that throne.
Yeah, about that.
Got your wing situation figured?
Yes.
Oh, Menadil, we've had a lot of emotional growth here today. We need to find an alternative solution.
That's not your calling.
It's not your calling either.
War we fought.
We fought a war especially to stop Michael.
Don't mind, it has been the longest day ever.
And Menadil, you also didn't want to be God.
We don't know what's going to happen next.
I'm sure everything will be fine.
Oh, you've just cursed that it's not going to be.
Why am I still here?
Oh, Dan. Oh my god. Oh, the door's not locked. Oh, Dan. They just conceived a child. He's got the weight off his shoulders because he's admitted. Oh, he's having far too good a day. It's gonna go to hell.
What day?
August 4th.
Oh, fuck.
The day that Rory says you disappear.
We have to change things. He has to come back even if he does disappear this episode.
Just don't go there today. I mean, it's just make a choice. Just
Just don't go anywhere. Don't leave.
You're right. I just won't go anywhere near Thames Swanson and then...
But I think the most likely thing is either that something is done to him that makes him leave, or he's faced with some kind of a choice whereby the only way he can save everyone is to leave, and for some reason he has to do it instantly and without talking.
Still here means that I still time traveled, which means I'm still mad at you in the future.
There's different versions of time travel, young lady.
Inevitable and unbreakable.
Nope, there are different versions of the time travel theories. A day they can spend together where she truly believes he loves her. Oh my god! This is so adorable. Oh. He needs to be in her life. And when she's old, like, naturally time comes, she can watch it with him. He deserves to get to raise his child. He's really scared, and so am I.
Don't you trust yourself enough to make the choice not to abandon it?
Because what if there's something outside of his control that
But it's
happens?
all just speculation. She's inside you right now.
Oh. Oh.
I'm also outside her.
Let me know when you choose us.
He chooses you every second of every day, Chloe. But what if he has to go for some reason?
It moves so fast.
Or he's never going to get to do this, apparently.
Something on your mind, Lucifer. None of us know exactly how it's going to end.
I know, but it's a bit different when you find out it's going to be
So important.
imminent. Like, if someone told me, like right now, I know I'm going to die one day, unfortunately. It could be tomorrow, I hope not. It could be in 100 years if they invent extending aging. But if someone says you're going to die next week, inexplicably, it's different.
You told me last night.
You know, I believe
Why don't you go become God then?
I realized I wanted to stay here on Earth, living amongst humanity with my child.
What if Lucifer wants to do the same thing?
Well, who says God has to rule from heaven?
Well, that's how my father did it.
Tell you, your father did a lot of things wrong. Please say Menadil was going to choose to become God, because he would be so perfect at it. And Menadil would be such a good fit for God, and especially if he could still be with his kid.
You don't have to know everything to have trust.
Yeah.
Not when you know each other's hearts.
Yeah. Oh.
Miss Lopez STEM initiative.
Oh.
I don't understand. What is this?
Hey,
Dan developed ghost powers.
Oh shit, I did it. I actually touched something. You did it.
That's okay. Oh, please don't hurt him. Please don't hurt him. Please don't hurt him. Oh, Lord. No, no, no. Dan, run and turn yourself in. He's not used to doors.
Man. Have I missed that?
What if God didn't work alone? Hear me
I've
out.
been saying this.
Communication and transparency on God's part. No more mysterious ways. But think about it, Lucifer.
So much
How
better.
hard would it have been? And who? You.
And he'd be able to still have his life.
Remember when that's what I truly desire.
Oh my god. Literally. And the way he wants to do it is 1,000 times better and just inspired.
Or should I say, a man of God.
You can't get rid of me that easily, brother.
He loves you.
What are you doing?
It's called a hug. You are my best friend, Mace.
Oh, Trixie's hers, but you're her second best friend.
I've always treated you that way before.
Oh.
Did you just say bracelet bros?
It's me, Dan.
I'm really sorry, Daniel, but I have no idea how to help you.
Oh.
Also, I'm in a bit of a hurry. So
You need to tell Dan that you love him. Dan needs you, Lucifer.
I have started to patch things up with Rory, my daughter from the future.
So, she doesn't want to kill you with those crazy wings of hers anymore?
Thankfully, no.
He cannot go and see Trixie like this in the body of the murderer.
Disturbing fate.
Please, that will traumatise Trixie beyond belief. Because he doesn't look like Dan, he looks like a murderer.
What I do know is I would like to spend it with the people I love most. My family. Would you consider spending the rest of the day with me and our daughter?
How can I say no?
You do have 2 daughters, technically, but yes. I love them. I suppose it would be a bit much to explain to Trixie. I'm just so happy that they have this time and that this Rory gets to know that she is loved by both her parents. Is she drinking? She's pregnant. I know it's early.
I thought I was a monster.
Lucifer has come so far.
I must have done something or whatever it is that makes me go.
It's not.
But it can never be your fault.
Never ever. He loves you. He never got this from his
I want
dad.
you to know that I will do everything in my power.
Yeah. Oh my god. They've come so far. Oh my god. What's gonna go wrong? They should have had a lifetime of these. And then a heaven time of these. Because they're angels, they can all spend forever together in heaven. If she ever sees a picture of what you look like, she'll freak out that the guy that murdered her dad came to see her. Oh.
Stranger danger.
Yes, Trixie!
No. Boy, did he talk about you all the time.
Favorite meal?
Chocolate cake, although, you know your dad really doesn't consider that a meal. You know, he also told me that you were the best kid a dad could ever wish for.
You are.
He
cares about you?
They'll be together in heaven one day.
I guess you know my dad pretty well.
Because she knows that.
Before he could be a good role model to you. dad you deserve.
What are you talking about? He was the best dad ever. The best person ever.
Oh, he tried to be. Mistakes.
His guilt was leaving Trixie
Everyone makes mistakes.
and not being a good role model to
And
her.
I love my dad. I miss him every day.
I love her.
But he'll always be with me.
This child.
Proud of me.
This baby. I love her.
Just like I'm proud of him. So take back what you said.
That light.
No. I should get back.
You should, my angel.
See you later, Papa.
You're gonna get to spend an eternity with her once she's had a long, full life. I knew his guilt would be to do with leaving Trixie and not being there for Trixie. But also you're just leaving the murderer right by Trixie. Dan's in heaven.
Right.
That guy, the bastard, he wants to hurt Lucifer, right? Because Lucifer scared him and killed his men.
We're not saying goodbye, Lucifer.
But I need you to know.
No,
She knows. You don't need to say it.
I can't.
This is beyond beautiful, but I can't fully appreciate it right now because I'm stressed. For real, is it midnight? Can we double check somehow? Maybe hold hands? He's still here. What have we changed? I'm here for it, but what have we changed and how have we changed it?
It worked.
I'm so stressed. Something's gonna go wrong.
Maybe Rory coming back changed things, like you said. He's got her.
How? She's an angel.
He's holding her hostage. Tenth and Swanson.
Oh my god. So did Rory coming back just like delay things and then the panic room muffled the cell signal? It could be me all American. So he didn't hear us soon. Oh my god. Let's start with Dan. Hopefully I won't cry again. I've been saying since he ever was in hell that probably the thing that will be weighing him down the most as a parent who is a good parent who loves his child is leaving his child when she's so young, alone without him. Obviously she has her mother and her family, but she doesn't have him. And when he's already feeling guilt for not being a better person, he wishes that he could have been around more when he was the good person. And I just love that he was able to see Trixie. Even though Trixie is gonna one day see a picture of the man that killed her father, because one day she will, and then she'll be like, that is the man that talked to me about him in the park. Did my dad talk about me when he was dying? Like, that will screw her up for life. So at some point we're going to need to, I suppose when she's older, we will tell Trixie the truth, because she's going to have an angel, half-angel sister and stuff. So that's okay. We can tell her the truth, and then if any of that happens, she'll figure out that that really was her dad, and it'll be really beautiful. Okay, it's fine. But that scene was everything. That scene just... I'm really still mad at this show for killing Dan off. I still think character deaths in shows are personally, I think they're unnecessary. You root for these characters, you watch them go through so much, and then they just die. So now he's just not in Trixie's life. He might have died 2 seasons ago for that. I know he had a lot more character growth, but yeah. The thing that I say with this show is there is a confirmed heaven in which you can spend time with each other, and I adore that. I know that in 185 million years, when Trixie dies of old age, she can be with her dad. Maybe even once she knows the truth, they can fly her up, and she can see her dad. You know, I feel like there are so many different things we can do and I can feel at peace with. But Dan was able to find peace. And that was everything. And it was his daughter. And you know, she'll be okay and that she loves him and that she's proud of him. So then Maze and Lucifer and everyone. I really adored the scenes where he said his goodbyes to everybody. I'm kind of a little sad that he didn't say a goodbye to Trixie. I get why they didn't. Obviously they had, you know, she's a child actress, so you don't have her for that long, and also, like, I think this was filmed in COVID times, so things were obviously limiting set numbers and everything. But even so, I feel like Lucifer should have said goodbye to Trixie. I know that, like I've said before, he isn't like a father to her, but in a lot of ways it is losing another male role model in her life, figure in her life, someone that is important to her. She deserves a goodbye to, and to know that he cares about her. But Ella's, just everything. So Maze and Lucifer, I think Maze knew something was up, but that was beyond beautiful, their goodbye. And I'm glad Lucifer kind of apologised for not being the best friend, but I also do think Maze has also not been a great friend at various points, and I know that kind of the dynamic was a bit weird given that they started off as King of Hell and Minion, but I'm just really proud of them and how they've grown and how far Maze has grown over the last couple of seasons, and I hope she and Eve have the most wonderful honeymoon ever. Although I also kind of hope they turn around and come and kick this guy's butt. Ella she's far more at peace now. Lucifer did apologise, which I think will go a long way. She kind of knows that it was his secret to tell more than like Chloe's or anyone, and like I said in the previous one, she also has been keeping the secret now. Not to mention what Carol said about you can trust someone if you know their heart, and she does know their hearts, and so that was really beautiful, and their hug was everything, and him starting a foundation in her name was everything. And Menadiel is a hero. I have been saying since the beginning of this show we should do things differently. Now, okay, yeah, we can't have a council of gods, but we can have a god with delegates, with people that he works with. He doesn't have to give up his entire life, and I love that idea. The way the previous god did it was clearly not working. He was not a good god. He was a miserable man. He was a terrible father. Now we're going to have a Menadiel who is the perfect fit, and he can still be in his kid's life, and he can still be a wonderful god and have other parts to him, and he's going to foster more of a balance for the angels. It's just, I can only see things going well. Yes, it's going to be a bumpy adjustment period, but it's going to be better than the way it is now with angels running around trying to grant wishes. It's like, I wish for a unicorn. Bing! Yeah. I'm so proud of Amenadiel for coming to that realisation, and for coming to a realisation that it doesn't have to be done the way his dad did it. And I think that's something everyone needs to learn, that you don't, just because you maybe take on a legacy or a tradition, there's no reason why you need to do it the exact same way. You can make it work best for you, and you can maybe look at what people did before you and see, I see what you were going for, but I think if we do it like this, it'll be slightly better, or it'll suit me more, and that is really important as well. Lucifer spending a beautiful day with Rory and with Chloe was absolutely everything, and then him apologising for abandoning her, saying that it's not her fault, which of course it's not, but I suppose growing up she'd have thought everything was fine, and then I was conceived and he left. I loved that so much. And then when she wanted to leave with the image of them together, happy, in her memory, was absolutely everything. I genuinely don't remember whether it was leaked or something, but often when I hear, like, I know The Flash has done it, Charmed did it, so many shows do it with the future child. Now, it can be done brilliantly, and it's often a plotline that just gets me, and this one is done brilliantly and it gets me. And I don't know if I necessarily would have thought it would in Lucifer. I've loved it so much, and the growth of kind of them letting down their walls. But I don't accept any ending to this show that isn't Lucifer with Chloe. I'll even take a flash forward of their entire lives, but I want to see Lucifer with Chloe. I want to see Lucifer with the little baby Rory, with Trixie grinning at her little baby sister. That is what I want to see, okay? I want to see Dan in heaven getting visits, or just in heaven with Charlotte. I just want everyone to be happy, and I'm not going to be okay if we don't get that. And the other thing is, how on earth has he captured Rory? She has wings, she's an angel, she's half angel, yeah, but like, she's indestructible-ish, right? Am I wrong? She has super angel wings. I mean, she has wings that could kill Lucifer, which is obviously not good. And did he only know that Rory existed because he was conscious while Dan was talking, I presume, while Dan was in control, and he told him about Rory, he told him about going missing, and I noticed that he was the only person he told everything to, which was not good, and he told him the location he didn't want to go to, so of course the guy is there, and he's getting some kind of revenge on the devil. Does he want some kind of a deal that ensures he'll go to heaven instead? I don't know, but it's all very stressful. But I do want to know exactly how he has Rory. Because Dan was only, Dan basically was awkward with the guy at gunpoint, went and found Lucifer, talked to Lucifer, went and found Trixie, talked to Trixie, boom. Dan's in heaven, and he got to say goodbye to Josh. I'm emotional about the Trixie and Dan scene, and I will cry when I edit. I'm very stressed about the finale. I'm sad because it is the finale, but I'm also excited. This has just been such a brilliant season, such a brilliant final season, and I really hope the season finale doesn't let me down. A reminder that you can find the edited version of this reaction on my Patreon 2 weeks in advance, which means all of the season is up. I can do maths, and the edited version is also already up on my Patreon if you'd like to check that out. Thank you so much for watching.